My name is Mario Torero. I am an archivist, muralist from San Diego, California. And I am finally here in Toledo, Ohio to start this mural.
Hey, my name is Gordon Ricketts and I'm the director of the Arts Village at Bowling Green State University. I've been taking students to see Mario for 6 years now. He's a muralist. He's been painting for 40 years on this large mural project in San Diego. It's really fun to be able to bring him to Bowling Green and to Toledo.
My name's Charlie Canwisher and I'm an artist and associate professor and associate director of the School of Art at Bowling Green State University. Started with very informal discussions, very informal conversations between myself and Gordon Ricketts and Joe Balderas, who runs the Sofia Quintero Center. And over tacos, we look around the neighborhood and imagine, what could happen on some of these walls, on some of these expanses of wall that crisscross the neighborhood. And one thing led to another. From a very small snowball, a big snowball has emerged, and we found ourselves in the middle of a large-scale project.
We cleaned the bridge with a power washer, scrubbed the loose paint off, and primed the whole thing. We projected the images, drew in those lines from the projections.
Hi, I'm Stephen Lynch and I'm a student at Bowling Green State University. My involvement with Mario's mural was helping to outline the work that we projected on the wall and also some of the coloring.
This is Wednesday, and this should have been approved already Monday, but that's just the way it goes.
We did need the permission and worked with the Arts Commission of Greater Toledo, ODOT, of course, and the Mayor's Office in the City of Toledo.
I am Mark Folk, the Executive Director of the Arts Commission of Greater Toledo. The Arts Commission is the agency that manages the City of Toledo's public art program. So our role in this process as the Arts Commission has been to help the artist understand the approval process and help move the submitted design through the city's process to make sure that they're aware of what's going on out in the community.
Perhaps there were a couple points in the process where maybe we were a little bit arrogant or a little bit over-ambitious in what we thought we could accomplish.
The ideal project was painting both sides of the road and would become the gateway into the Old South End. There were a number of things that happened. I'm just going to say logistical problems and liability issues didn't allow us to paint one side of the roadway.
I think a decision was made, and it actually turned out to be a kind of fortuitous decision. We made a decision to diminish somewhat the scale of what we were doing, but do it at a higher level.
We're able to put more detail in and spend more time on it rather than to be rushed. And so actually, for me, it's turning out better, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to paint the other side and bring that ideal goal to fruition.
No te ofendas conmigo, bailamos como amigos. Mulata, cuando tú digas me retiro y bailo contigo. No te ofendas conmigo, bailamos como amigos. Mulata, cuando tú digas me retiro y bailo contigo. Ella quiso bailar, yo no. Me pidió guaracha, yo no más te esperaba. Para cuando llegara bailaría contigo. Ella quiso bailar, yo no. Me pidió guaracha, yo no más te esperaba. Para cuando llegara bailaría contigo.
One of the most important aspects of the project is that the neighborhood embraced the project. We never wanted to be seen as intruders. We never wanted to be seen as people coming in from, an institution down the road. So we're really cognizant of trying to institute a process where neighborhood residents were included in the planning of the mural, where business owners and business leaders were aware of our intentions. Would they see it as our painting, or would they come out and take possession of it by helping us, by participating in the making of the mural? We do want to assist with the further establishment of community pride. And I think going hand in hand with that is a mission of economic development. You know, we're truly attempting to help a business owner across the street, Maria, as she opens La Galleria, rebranding the neighborhood as an arts destination, getting people to understand that there are beautiful buildings in this neighborhood, that these buildings could potentially be converted into businesses, and that an arts economy would be a nice fit with the character of the neighborhood, and more specifically, Hispanic arts is a beautiful fit with the character of the neighborhood.
My name is Maria Rodriguez Winter, and I am the owner of La Galería de las Américas. La Galería de las Américas es una organización privada. Mi propósito es ayudarlos a ellos por medio de tener un sitio donde ellos pueden estar platicando con la gente que viene a ver su arte en mi galería. La Galería de las Américas, comenzando el 1 de mayo, y con el favor de Dios va a seguir por largo tiempo. La organización de Sofía Quintero es una organización sin profito y trabaja levantando artistas, trabajando con los jóvenes de la vecindad y también con los adultos de la vecindad.
My name is Joe Balderas. I am the executive director for the Sofia Quintero Art and Cultural Center, which is across the street. And we are part of this mural project that's just down the road here. We thought it was a great idea to pick a spot along Broadway, because we're trying to make this a Broadway corridor for the Latino community. And that's a perfect location down there by I-75. And the mural that they're putting up there has a lot of history to it in the images, but it is also, I think it's going to be a little bit of history in the making for Toledo, especially in the South End and for the Latino community.
We're off Broadway, there's La Galleria, so you know, it's like there's a very distinct Chicano presence here.
Mi nombre es Ricardo Quiñones, soy de Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, México. Las imágenes que están plasmadas en el mural son imágenes de héroes históricos, por ejemplo Emiliano Zapata, por ejemplo Frida Kahlo, por ejemplo César Chávez, que fue un líder de la agricultura en California. También imágenes y líderes locales como por ejemplo Aurora González, Sofía Quintero, que fue una de las fundadoras de la Sofía Quintero Arts Center. Fue una de las personas que le dieron un poquito el cambio a lo que es esta comunidad.
Things that make sense in the area, we put it there, mix in with the culture.
My name is Chelsea Snyder. I'm a freshman at Bowling Green, and I live in the Arts Village. I came out to paint because a few weeks ago I went on the West Coast trip and hung out with Mario in California. And I saw what he did there, and I thought it'd be really cool to get involved. And a lot of it is like Latino, Hispanic, Chicano art on the walls, and just saying like, we are here and we're alive, and just making it beautiful.
My purpose for sponsoring Mario Torero to come to Bowling Green was to make a mural that could make a difference. As a teacher, it's extremely important, I think, to offer students just as many opportunities as you can, and different opportunities.
We wanted to get students down here out of their more comfortable situation down in Bowling Green and their more comfortable identity as college students, and get them involved with neighborhood residents, get them involved in perhaps a part of the city they hadn't seen before.
Paint on an extremely large project that you couldn't do by yourself. We're in an ethnically diverse neighborhood.
I mean, the first day I went down there were 5 young kids from the neighborhoods, a nun, and Mario painting. So this really cross-generational, cross-cultural group working on the project, I think that's a really good model.
I'm Lindsay Wiseman. I'm a painting major in Bowling Green, and I've been working on this mural all week with Mario Torero. It's been a really great experience. He let me put in my own piece, which was really cool. It's actually a self-portrait of me, but it could really be anybody.